Success is not a random event or a stroke of luck. It is something that is consistently attracted by the kind of person you become. The core message of this video is that success is less about external circumstances and more about internal transformation. People who succeed do so because they develop specific habits, mindsets, and character traits that naturally draw opportunities, growth, and achievement into their lives. Success leaves clues, and by studying successful individuals, we can learn that their results are rooted in responsibility, discipline, mindset, persistence, and continuous self-improvement. The journey towards success begins with taking full responsibility for one's life. This principle is both challenging and empowering. When you accept responsibility, you stop blaming others, circumstances, or the past, and you recognize that your choices shape your outcomes. Successful people do not wait for change. They create it. Instead of saying, "I can't," they ask, "How can I?" This shift in thinking transforms individuals from passive observers into active creators of their own lives. Clear and personal goals are another essential foundation. Success cannot be achieved without knowing what it looks like for you. Goals act as a destination on a map, guiding decisions and actions. Importantly, these goals must reflect your true desires rather than society's expectations or someone else's definition of success. Writing goals down and reviewing them daily reinforces focus and signals the subconscious mind to stay alert for opportunities. However, goals alone are not enough. Without consistent action, they remain wishes. Discipline bridges the gap between goals and achievement. In a culture driven by instant gratification, discipline is often undervalued, yet it is the quiet force behind long-term success. Small, consistent actions compound over time. Much like laying one brick a day eventually builds a house. As discipline produces results, motivation grows, creating a positive cycle where success fuels further success. Equally critical is mindset. The mind functions like a garden, growing whatever is planted within it. Negativity, fear, and doubt yield limiting outcomes, while confidence, positivity, and faith foster growth. The content you consume and the people you surround yourself with directly shape this mental environment. Successful individuals prioritize self-education, understanding that while formal education may provide a living, ongoing learning creates wealth and fulfillment. Reading, applying knowledge, and continuously growing are non-negotiable habits. Attitude plays a decisive role in determining outcomes. Challenges are inevitable, but successful people view them as opportunities rather than obstacles. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the process. History's most accomplished individuals failed repeatedly before succeeding, using each setback as feedback rather than a reason to quit. This resilience, the ability to recover, adapt, and move forward, is what separates achievers from dreamers. Habits shape destiny. Daily routines, whether positive or negative, compound into long-term results. By intentionally building success-oriented habits such as planning, exercising, learning, and reflection, individuals align their daily actions with their long-term goals. Incremental improvement, even by a small margin each day, leads to extraordinary transformation over time. Relationships and networks are another powerful factor in attracting success. You tend to become the average of the people you spend the most time with, which makes surrounding yourself with inspiring, growth-minded individuals essential. Mentors, supportive peers, and professional communities accelerate learning and open doors that would otherwise remain closed. True networking, however, is built on authenticity, contribution, and trust. While money is an important tool, the transcript emphasizes that true success is holistic. Financial achievement without health, relationships, or personal fulfillment leads to imbalance. Real success includes physical and mental well-being, meaningful relationships, personal growth, and contribution to others. Health, in particular, is foundational, as energy and clarity are required to pursue any worthwhile goal. Adaptability, focus, and effective time management further distinguish successful people. In a world filled with distractions, the ability to concentrate on what truly matters is a competitive advantage. Saying no to lesser priorities allows room for greater opportunities. Visualization also plays a role, helping align the subconscious mind with goals and reinforcing commitment to the process. Underlying all these principles is integrity. Success achieved without honesty and alignment with values is short-lived and unfulfilling. Integrity builds trust, and trust is the currency of lasting success in both business and life. Alongside integrity, patience is essential. Success often grows invisibly before results appear, much like roots forming beneath the surface before a tree emerges. Finally, the video highlights the importance of self-awareness, calculated risk-taking, creativity, celebration, and continuous growth. Successful people reflect on their actions, seek feedback, innovate, and learn from both wins and losses. They celebrate progress along the way, reinforcing motivation and acknowledging effort. Becoming the person who attracts success is an ongoing journey, not a final destination. Success is not pursued, it is attracted by personal development, disciplined action, and strong character. By committing to growth, responsibility, learning, and integrity, individuals unlock their potential and allow success to flow naturally into their lives. Success is not an accident, it is a choice, and that choice begins with deciding who you will become.